It has now been 1 week since George Floyd was killed in Minneapolis. Since then, there have been days of protests stretching to every corner of the country. Some have become violent, most have been peaceful and focusing on wanting to hold police accountable. CBS 4's Michael George has the latest from the memorial where Floyd died.
Protests fanned out across the country over the weekend.
No justice! No peace!
To demand police accountability after George Floyd was killed 1 week ago in Minneapolis. One large group of protesters there faced a terrifying moment when a tanker barreled toward them on the highway. No one was seriously injured. The driver of the truck was arrested.
Derek Chauvin, the officer seen on video kneeling on Floyd's neck, has been charged with third-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter.
He kept his knee in a man's neck that was begging and pleading for breath.
3 other officers involved have been fired but not charged.
People got to understand this is not a black versus white thing. We just want people to hear us.
Many protesters were peaceful and kept the focus on their message, including some of those arrested yesterday.
We are out here, we're peaceful. We are different from whoever's rioting.
But others became violent. Police cars burned in Philadelphia and Boston. Rioters and looters took advantage of the chaos. In Washington, D.C., police fired tear gas after fires were lit near the White House.
No one in there understands. If they understood, they'd be out here with us.
There were moments of solidarity. Police marched in New Jersey, joined hands in West Virginia, and knelt in Iowa. Michael George, CBS News, Minneapolis.
The entire Washington, D.C. National Guard, that's roughly 1,700 soldiers, is being called in to help with the response to the protests outside of the White House and elsewhere in the nation's capital. According to 2 Defense Department officials speaking on the condition of anonymity to the Associated Press, the AP estimates more than 4,100 people have been arrested during these protests that have erupted since George Floyd was killed.